And Lindor goes down swinging on the curveball from Cabrera for the first out. There's Juan Soto flying one out to left, and right there waiting for it is Sanoja for the second out. And the curveball got him looking. Side retired. Edward Cabrera with a 1-2-3 first with a couple of strikeouts. 2-2 coming. Fastball got him up and in to get Edwards for the first out.
Nice. That's a good start for Sean.
And two of them in one sequence in the first game of this series. And he flies one out to left, and Nimmo right there waiting for it. And there are two out. And he hits the first pitch out to left center field. Back in the gap goes Sanoja, and he runs it down. Wow. Marlins jack of all trades, Javier Sanoja. He plays everywhere, and he seems to play everywhere well.
There we go. Oh, my goodness.
Viento's taking off early, and he steals it standing up.
Did he go in his windup?
I think that McNeil was called out on strikes. Ground ball hit to the shortstop. Lopez has to ignore the runner and throws out Alvarez to end the inning. To the bottom of the second with no score. Lots of right-hand hitters in this lineup against Minaya today. And he got jammed, and he rolls one out to short. Lindor charging hard, and the low throw handled nicely. And they get Lopez for the first out. Runner goes, pitch inside, throw to second base, goes into center field. And Norby will stay put at second base. Career. The other two came back in 2020 for Miami. And he hits one on the ground right to Lindor. So Brazoban comes in, gets one big out, and keeps it scoreless as we go to the third.
Opens up the outside corner with that breaking ball.
Chopper hit to third over the head of Norby, played by Lopez. No chance to get Taylor, who has the first man hit, an infield single. Taylor measuring his lead. He goes.
He's got it.
Pitch outside, and Navarreto has no chance. Taylor steals his 12th base of the year, and the Mets' second of the day.
You don't throw over once.
1-1 to Soto. Ground ball right at the shortstop. Lopez with the step and throw for the 6-6-3 double play that gets Cabrera through the inning. Still no score. Slowly hit. No chance for Mauricio. And an infield hit for Agustin Ramirez. The third against DL Hall. 2-0 Reds going to the bottom of the third. That's driven to center field, but Taylor has it lined up. Side retired. So Relly comes in and gets his man. Will have played 155 or more games this year.
Outstanding.
That's lined the other way. A base hit for Nimmo. Sanoja was shading him toward the line. So heading for second, Nimmo, and he slides in safely.
Well done. Heads up.
And Vientos goes down swinging on the curveball. And Cabrera's got his fifth strikeout, 2 down. 3-2 coming. Lined into left field, a base hit for Norby. And there's the second Marlins hit of the day, a 1-out single. And he drives one toward the gap in left center field. That's going to split him and go to the wall. Norby on his way to third. He's being waved around all the way. Lindor makes the relay throw to the plate. Not in time, and the Marlins have the lead. 4 or 5 innings. 1-2. That's hit out to shallow right field. Coming on is Soto, and he gets there to make the catch. Wagaman stays at second, 2 out.
Would bring a left-hander against a left-hander, but they didn't.
This one's hit deep to center field by Navarreto. Back goes Taylor near the wall, and it's off the fence, bouncing away from him. Wagaman scores. Navarreto stops at second with an RBI double. Brian Navarreto starting just his 5th major league game. It's a long double to drive in a run, and it's 2-0 Miami. And Sanoja pulls one over the bag and down the line, and that'll bring in another run. Navarreto scores. Sanoja around second. He's on his way to third. He's got himself an RBI triple, and it's 3-0 Miami. That's looped into center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Sanoja's in with the 4th run of the inning. Xavier Edwards drives in a run to make it 4-0 Miami. That 84 wins is enough to get them into the postseason. But first they got to get there. And it's in there for a call strike 3. Got him looking at a slider on the outside corner. And Taylor goes down on strikes. Got him with the changeup. 7 strikeouts now for Cabrera. And that's away ball 4, and the Mets have 2 men on for Soto. And that's not even close for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Alonso. And Alonso lines one to left field. Over comes Sanoja to make the catch. A bullet off the bat of Alonso, and Sanoja covered ground quickly. League debut in the 12th.
Yes, he will.
Swing and a miss, and Diaz with the slider strikes out Norby. So a quick inning for Diaz. A 1-2-3 bottom of the 5th. 2-2 to McNeil. And he floats one to the left side on one spinning hop. Grabbed by Norby. Gets the out at second. Wasn't the same after coming back. Grounded out to McNeil. Goes down to a knee. And throws out Wagaman one away.
The next day, Clay Holmes had a lead 5-1 against the Rays. They came back. They swept the Mets.
And he hits this one on the ground to third. A 2-hopper for Mauricio. 2 down. So Diaz is doing his job after the relievers who preceded him in the game could not put together.
Yep.
Fly ball left field. And Sanoja right there waiting for it. 1 out. Here's Helsley getting ready for the bottom of the 7th.
I'd put Nimmo in center.
Save the player.
Yep, save
Young
the player.
goes down on strikes. And now Lindor hits a soft ground ball. Over comes Lopez. It goes under his glove. Lopez let it go. Lindor pulls in at second base.
Well, they did this in the first game. Got away with it. Easy out.
2-2. Breaking ball popped up. Edwards taking charge. Side retired. Marlins work around a mistake. Mets have been shut out through 7. At the end of the league championship series last year. That's lined to right field, and that's going to fall for a base hit for Edwards. So he's got his second hit of the day. And it's always different. Yep. Edwards takes off. The throw by Alvarez not even close.
I knew he was going to steal.
Now that goes to the backstop, and that'll move Edwards over to third. A very wild pitch by Helsley. Lopez 0 for 3 today, 2 for 10 in this series. Marcy grabbing a big lead. He takes off, and no throw. Marcy steals the base. Again, the 2-2. Hit on the ground through the hole, a base hit. And Alonso gets the Mets started in the bottom of the 8th.
Good at bat by Pete.
3-2 to Vientos. And he walked him. And the Mets have 2 men on.
This is how you come back in games like this. Pitcher doesn't challenge anyone.
3-2. Line, down the line, base hit, going to the corner. Norby pulls in at second base. Now he turns on the Jets and takes a turn as it's stuck in the corner. 1-1. Hernandez bounces one softly. Lindor trying to barehand and can't make the play. He wasn't going to throw Hernandez out anyway.
No.
So an infield hit puts runners at first and third. And Soto nearly hit him. I think he missed him, but the runner. And Mullins socks one out to right center field. Back in the gap goes Weimer with Marcy, and they come together, and Weimer makes the catch.
Oh boy.
Weimer just into the game for defense.
Don't know why.
And he pulls one on the ground. A chance for 2 to second one. Back to first. And the Mets agonizing 3.5-month slow motion collapse is complete.